Hold up, hold up, hold up. It's that boy G Plans. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall. Some say he's a man.
Before I make a move, I get his opinion first.
Straight up, man.
You know what
So
I'm saying?
we got Buck and we got Ox here right here. Right now.
Book, man. Highend Landlord.
Man, let's talk, man. First I want to say, I appreciate both of you guys for even wanting to be on my platform. I like what you're doing. I see what you're doing because he sent me your stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, I mentioned that you was on Nolazine. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? So you doing your thing. But how y'all doing, man?
You know, it's lovely. It's lovely.
You know what I'm saying? So, Buck, Landlord Buck, I want to say it right. Let's talk about this dog stuff. And it's different.
I ain't gonna lie. I swear to God, the dogs took me out the street. You know, I came home before Ox, but Ox had a vision for that when we was in the Fed. I knew if I before I went to the Fed, but we kind of collabed in the Fed. But Ox was giving me pictures and shit like that, showing me, and he kind of like when we go home, shit, man, holler at my people. But I was like, man, I came home busted and disgusted. Like, man, I can't take care of no dog, man. I wasn't worried about that. But when he came home and jumped and went to the roof with it, shit, it was only right I fucked with it. And I ain't gonna lie, when I came home busted. I started working, started hustling and shit. He gave me away shit. I invested in the dogs and shit. I ain't looked back. Nigga went from the streets to the dog game. We took the street game and put it in the dog game. It's the same shit. Nigga eating even better. Ain't gotta look over your shoulder. We live it, you heard me?
Mr. Miyagi.
What's the name was?
Mr. Miyagi.
That's Mr. Miyagi. I'm the Karate Kid. You heard?
Yeah.
So shit, I had to bring Mr. Miyagi with me.
Straight up, man. Straight up.
How that go?
Well, let's. I mean, of course, you didn't introduce yourself for sure. Let's get into you. You know. First, I want to say too. You gave Kevin Gates' daughter the dog.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
It was, you know, me and Kevin, we've been jammed for years. I'm talking about years on top of years. But, you know, he had a show. And I ended up pulling up to the show. And, you know, we always on the phone talk about Dapper Dan, you know. So when I pulled up to the show, just so happened it was like his daughter's birthday in a few days. And they was talking, that's all she wanted was a fluffy. So I'm like, shit, that's nothing. You know what I'm saying? We family. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing. And so when I let his people know that wasn't nothing, he was on stage performing. He don't even know I'm at the show yet.
Mm-hmm.
I pull up, you know, and she leaves. She come back and she like, you know, you're gonna have to present Isla her dog for her birthday Saturday on stage. I'm like, what? And, you know, it basically how that went. It wasn't, you know, out the blue. You feel me?
Straight up, man. Straight up. Shout out to Gates. But all right, let's revert back to the initial start. The dog business. I've been seeing a lot of people get into it. I'm not too familiar with it, but I got you guys here to explain for people who want to get in. How can they get in it? What dog do you think they need to start off with first? How much money they may need to have to even try to get in? Can you give us that information?
It depends. Like, it depends on where you're trying to go. If you're trying to go to the moon, you know, you gotta spend a bag to go to the moon. You're gonna have to spend 100 on up just to get in a lane to where it's talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just depends where you're trying to start.
So what if a guy come to you and say, bro, I got 10 to 15. I don't know too much about the dog business. How can I get in? What do I need to do?
See, that 10 to 15, that's taking a slow route.
Okay.
But it worked, you know, all that count. Slow route, fast route, it's just however you trying to, you know, make that work for you at that moment. But somebody come to me with 10, 15, then let me see, if they really coming to me and they really trying to learn from me and be part of what we got going on, you come to me with a 10, 15, right? Let's say I give you I say you're a boy. That same boy, I'm gonna promote him and help people to come stud to your dog. So your 15 gonna turn into sky's the limit, really, to tell you the truth, because I'm high end is backing it. That's the difference between dealing with a lot of different kennels. They sell you the dog because they just want your money. Nah, I want this longevity because like I said, I've been into dogs since I'm 15 years old when I bought my first pit bull. So, I always wanted a dog. Before that, my mom just ain't want me with no dog. So, when I was able to buy my own dog, I got my own dog, and I ain't looked back ever since.
Now, I was told, and I could be wrong, I was told wrong, like when you got a specific dog, you gotta like really take care of them. You gotta feed them a lot.
In that dog, you gotta.
I mean, of course you gotta take care,
At the
but
end of the day, a dog is just more than a dog.
okay.
People look at it just once you get a dog, that become a part of you. I don't care. If I give you a dog today, a puppy, 6 weeks old, you raise that dog to, let's say, 2 years old. This dog be with you every day. You take care of this dog, feed this dog, and that dog die on you. You gonna cry?
Probably. You might feel some type of way.
You gotta. This is a part of you. It's like your kid for real.
Boy, I ain't lying. I got a dog named Pete, so I ain't lying. He died. I might take a nigga life for replacing it.
No. Yeah. So what's the process? Like you find a dog, you get the background, like the bloodline to find out what type of breed it is, DNA, and then you say, all right, we're gonna put this dog together and we're gonna make a dog, or like how do it really go? Cause like I said, I'm on some like ABC type. I don't know.
And it's the same. It's genetics. It's pure science.
Yeah.
Like what they taught us in school. You really at the end of the day you using algebra, all that. You know what I'm saying? In order to make ultimate like something different what nobody else have. You got to put the DNAs together.
Okay.
To make this and hope that work. It's just like science, just like what they're doing now. And with humans, animals, they're doing that. Science is really doing that. We just a little percentage of a study, but we doing our own studies on this.
Okay.
In that world, they doing studies on every animal. So there's a wider, broader, field of it.
Okay. Now, Highend Fluffies, right?
Yeah.
It's your business.
Yeah.
How did you decide to come up with that name, the actual logo you have? How did you come up with that?
Everything we do gonna be on a high end level, like living a life on a high end. So our pets definitely high end. So that's where the name comes from. Like years, I'm talking about that name. Let me see. That name like 10 years old.
Okay.
It started 10 years ago, high-end bullies. And then when I came home, I converted it to Highend Fluffies.
So as far as dog breed, what's the most popular and the most expensive? Because you said you got the bullies. Okay, that's one. Ain't that's one particular breed, right?
Yeah, bullies a breed.
Okay. What is
a breed. Fluff is a Frenchy breed.
Okay. Can you give us some different type of breeds that's popular? Or if you pay this much, you can get this breed.
Yeah, it is all right. I'm gonna start off basic. A basic fluffy. Let's say black, fawn. Hit you for around 10,000.
Basic fluffy.
Basic.
Okay.
Let's say like a blue and tan. It'll hit you for like 12. Then you got your color like your chocolate. Let's say that hit you for 13. Every DNA is a different amount of money that's added to a dog. So, all right. Now you done got to the blue. I mean to the chocolate. Then after that is the lilac and tan. After the lilac and tan is the Isabella.
Okay.
Then it's three different levels to the Isabella. Isabella is New Shade and is Rojo. That's different price range. Everything got a different. Then they adding another. They might add another DNA like pink. That's another one. So right now, and then I'm gonna take all of them and you add the big rope to it, you add the fluffy to it, the big rope, and all of the DNAs to it. You looking at a different the price. That's how your prices is determined. For every different DNA structure, whatever different, it add on to the price. And a dog like that, let's say, I'm gonna say like a big rope, platinum, Isabella, fluffy, Karen, pink, something like that gonna hit you for like 200.
200.
Gate.
Dog.
Cause
Now,
you got all these different DNAs. In order to get all these different DNAs, you had to go from step one, basic.
Right.
You start from basic to put all that in your dog. That's why I say when it's time, it depends on where you want to start at. If you want to start at the top, you gotta buy from the top. So just like I told you, spend 200,000 on that Sam dog. You at the top of the food chain.
so what's the most expensive dog you've seen sold?
Shit, $1 million. $1
$1 million dog. Well, do you remember the breed?
It was what we breed now. Matter of fact, it's called a Husky Karen Pink. That was Kendrick Perkins and them bought it. Yeah.
$1 million for a dog. Wow.
Got it from the I don't know, overseas, UK somewhere.
Now tell us about the dog that you got.
Dapper Dan.
That Dapper Dan, but that's the one you paid $175 for. Tell us about the Dapper Dan.
You know, he was one of a kind at the time. Like
Yes, sir.
my people, they told me they had him. It was rumors that they had the dog. And one day he hit me out the blue and he said, "Look, I got what I've been telling you I got." And I'm like, "Yeah." So he sent me a picture. What that was, a video I showed you? He was in the car. He sent me that one day. So I'm like, all right, it was cool. But it might have been a month later. He hit me about 2-3 weeks later.
Yeah.
He hit me and he sent me a new video of the puppy. And when he sent me the video, I got hooked on it right then and there. Like he like started laughing when I called him soon as he sent it. And he like, I'm like, how much?
Yeah.
And he like, I'll call you tomorrow. Man, I was up all night pacing around the house. Like, man, I need this dog. He need to hurry up and call me back. Cause I'm ready. I don't care what he want for it. Hear him? Then he called me back the next day, told me the price. I'm like, bring it in 2 days. But he was like, we was going to a dog show, so he was like, I could have it there in 5 days. So I ended up getting it after we went to the dog show, and you know, it been up ever since that. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm of course, if you paid that much, you paid that back in some.
Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah.
Sure. You know what I'm saying?
It's mathematics. It's easy and it's mathematics. As long as you got a whole team, it's like with everything.
So who does this team consist of? Because Buck was telling me about that while we was getting to you. He was like, bro, we got a team. You get a team, you're the right guys, you can make it happen.
Yeah, we got 10 for sure. We got
a
10,
lot of different
10,
dudes from
10
all
for
walks of
sure,
life.
and everybody cook up in the kitchen the same way. Like we all work together and just to make sure we stay ahead of the game.